Okay, shoulder flexion, PAILs rails. What you're gonna need is a dowel. I suppose you could do this on a bench or a box. Let me show you first. And by dowel, I mean stick, right? So grabbing the dowel directly out in front of me, exact hand placement is gonna be dependent on your lack of mobility or where you may be stuck or where your end range is. And so I'm grabbing it at about chin height, let's say, maybe a little higher. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sit my butt back on my heels and even go a little further down. So I'm on the top of my feet now. And then this isn't quite enough. I'm not quite in my end range. So what am I gonna do? I'm going to drive my chest and torso down towards the ground. And I'm starting to feel a stretch on the outside of my torso and the outside of my shoulder, all in the lat, right? So the lat is a shoulder extender. So as I come up into shoulder flexion, that's where I'll feel the stretch. Now, I'm continuing to drive my chest down. Still not quite feeling a stretch, that's okay. So I'm gonna bring my arm up and then sit my butt back. Good. Now, for those who are dealing with shoulder issues, you may feel a pinchiness or a not great sensation or pain in the closing angle. Again, this is the progressive angle. This is the regressive angle. So the closing angle, the top of the shoulder, if you feel pain there, you got to come on out. This particular style of PAILs rails is not for you, but for those who feel a stretch on the lat and nothing else, no pain sensation anywhere else, we sit here for what? 1 to 2 minutes. After hanging out here for 1 to 2 minutes, PAILs, 10%, 20%, 100% effort, is driving the dowel down into the ground. So imagine driving you're engaging the lat muscles here to bring your arm down and back, but you're not actually moving, right? Where this is an isometric drive down 10%, 20%, 30% effort for 3, 2, 1. And then the flip is trying to drive that pole straight up into the ceiling. So I'm trying to come into more shoulder flexion. You can either let go of the pole or the dowel and drive your arm up as hard as you can, or you can hang on to it and try and pull it off the ground. If you're in your true end range, when you try and pull the dowel off the ground, it shouldn't actually go anywhere, right? So to reiterate, get into position, find your stretch, hang out there for 1 to 2 minutes. After that 2-minute passive stretch, we isometrically engage our lat and drive the dowel down into the ground. 10%, 20%, 30%, all the way up to 100% safest max effort for 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it up as hard as you can without rotating the torso, without moving in the shoulder blade. We're just trying to pull that arm as high as we can, try and drive that pole through the ceiling as hard as we can, 100% effort for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then when we relax, we allow the torso to sink a little deeper, relax the shoulder, find a deeper stretch for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Switch sides.